Good morning. I'm Marie Harrison, the Kids Rock director, and this morning I'm going to tell you a true story about something that happened to me a few weeks ago. With all this coronavirus, Miss Marie has tried not to be out and about in large crowds of people for a long period of time, but I needed groceries from Costco. Now, every time I've ever been to Costco, it's crowded. And when I walk into Costco, I tend to get distracted by things that are not on my list, so it always takes me a long time to shop at Costco. So I decided the safest thing for me would probably be to just have my groceries delivered. So I ordered my groceries from Costco, and a nice gentleman came and brought them and put them right on my front porch. I waved from behind my door as he left and drove off, and then I opened the door and started bringing my groceries into the house. And that's when I discovered something. Costco had given me something that I did not order and I didn't pay for. Now, Costco has lots of yummy things. Chocolate almonds, cakes, muffins. Can you guess what I got extra from Costco? Well, sitting there on my front porch was a great big, giant Costco-sized bag of Brussels sprouts. Vegetables. Of all the things I could have gotten from Costco, I got vegetables. And not just any vegetables, Brussels sprouts. Now, Miss Marie likes her vegetables. I love broccoli and carrots and corn, but I draw the line at Brussels sprouts. I do not like them. But now I have a giant bag of them. So I got on the phone and I called Costco and I said, "Can I bring these back to you?" And they told me no. They said they would have to throw them away, and they told me to just keep them. I did not want to keep them. But it's good food. There are people who are hungry. I can't just throw it away because I don't like it. And then I remembered something. My nephew Caleb, who's almost 2 years old, loves Brussels sprouts. So I called my sister and asked if I could bring her a big bag of Brussels sprouts, and she said yes. She said her family would be excited to get them. So I hopped in my car, dropped those on the front porch, and drove off really fast. And they were out of my hands. Done. That night, my sister sent me a picture of my nephew Caleb eating his dinner. So here's Caleb eating his dinner at the dinner table. You can see he's pretty excited about what he's eating. And you may wonder, well, what exactly is it that he's eating and so excited about? Well, I'll let Caleb tell you himself.
What are you eating, Caleb? Brussels. Good job.
He looks pretty excited to be eating those Brussels sprouts. And I was excited because it was him and not me eating them. But as I got to thinking, I wondered, if Caleb likes Brussels and I don't, can God still love both of us the same? We're different. Can God still love us both? The answer I heard out here is a big yes. But how do we know? Well, in the Bible, in the very last book called Revelation, the disciple John gets a glimpse of heaven. He gets to see what heaven is like. And in Revelation chapter 7, verse 9, John says that he looks around and there were too many people to count. And he sees people of every race, every skin color, people from every nation all over the world, speaking every different language, all praising and worshiping God together. But how do these people from all over the world find out about God and Jesus? Well, today here at River Oaks is International Missions Day, a day when we celebrate people who leave their homes and families, who leave their countries, and the people who eat the same foods as them and speak the same language as them, and they travel all over the world to Africa and Asia and South America just to tell people about God and Jesus. Today, here in our congregation, we have several of our visitors from around the world, like Mama Sherry from the Challenge Farm. She's come and spoken to us in Kids Rock and talked about how she takes these children in Kenya, in Africa, and brings these children in and gives them a safe place to live, gives them food to eat, and tells them about God and Jesus. You're going to meet several other of our missionaries in just a few minutes, but all of these missionaries have the same goal. They want everyone to know about God and Jesus. Not just the people who live in the same country as them, not just the people who speak the same language as them, not just the people who have the same skin color as them. Everybody should get to know about Jesus. So while we all may be different, some of us may like Brussels sprouts and some of us do not, we all have something very important in common. God loves each and every one of us the same, and everybody should get to know about God and Jesus.